Radio.
Thank you guys so much for keep holding steady for us. Definitely wanted to get settled in, and thank you guys for waiting. We have an amazing show tonight. My name is Rena. I'm your host for every show, and my co-host Jeremy, who's mixing his thing, doing his board.
How's it going, guys?
It's a great amount of guests tonight. We have starting from this side right here, Dean. Dean, why don't you introduce yourself over there?
How's it going, guys? My name is Dean. I'm from Vape Hooligans.
Vape Hooligans, and right next to you have your partner in crime, right? Josh, right?
Yeah, I'm Josh with Vape Hooligans.
What's going on, Josh? Hey, definitely thank you. And I've talked to Dean for a while now, and I've met him at different events and stuff. But thank you guys for coming out, man. It's it's gonna be a fun show. It's definitely gonna be a fun show.
For sure.
Dean was here kind of impromptu on our last show, right?
Yep.
Definitely. And then we also have a very beautiful Cloud Queens here with us too. And yeah, how about you guys go around and introduce yourself? I know you've been to the show. I'm not sure you've ever been on the mic because I know you were here for the show that New Age Cleopatra was here, right?
Yeah, I was there with Dean.
Okay, you were here with Dean. Were you on the table? I have.
No, I was just walking around.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
And if Jeremy can help me out with setting.
Oh yeah.
Next to me, how many times has it been? Leroy comes quite often, but is it your second time on the table, or is it third time? Second time?
Second or third time.
It's always a good time, right? It's always definitely a good time. My name is Rena, obviously, and then we'll skip me, and then we'll go to Lena, right?
Yeah, my name is Lena with Cloud Queens.
Lena, okay. And so what tell us something about Cloud Queens. How do you guys, obviously, do you guys know each other from vaping, or was it something that just happened, or is it like a girl cult type of vaping cult?
Yeah, you know what? It was at
It
it was at Hidden Vape. We all met there for ICC.
All right.
And we kind of just all got together.
So who won that event?
It was Joy, right?
You won? No, I think you got third, right? Because
I got third.
Okay.
She got second. I got second.
Did you get first?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tara got first.
Well, and she didn't want to be part of the Cloud Queen. She was a little too cool, and she was like, "No, I won."
I don't know.
She kind of just wasn't around with us.
Yeah.
So it kind of just formed.
Yeah, it kind of just we just started the group and stuff.
That's cool. So, tell us more about exactly what you guys do then.
They blow clouds, bro.
Well, there's got to be more than a life than blowing clouds,
It's
right?
a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. I mean, I'll let one of you guys get more into it, but it's not just that. It looks to me like a sisterhood, right? Because when I asked Leisure to come out, she said, "Let me take my my queens with me." You know?
Yeah.
Queens.
There you go.
So it's limited to obviously a male. It's all girl, obviously.
Yeah.
How many members is it now? Are we missing a member here?
So there's 5 of us. We're missing Michelle and Maritza. And then we also have 4 others in different regions.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have Vic from Desert Vapors in Palm Desert. We also have Blue Eyed Vape from Florida.
Okay.
And we also have Marley, Vapor Chick from San Diego, and Carmen from San Diego.
So how does something on Instagram, how does it spread so much? Like, in meaning, like, how does it spread in, do people, like, random, not I'm saying random, but I'm saying, like, just people from, or women or girls from different states just, hey, hit up the page, like, hey, how do we be a part of this, or?
We've got a couple of, everyone wants to be part of us, but we just kind of choose, the biggest cloud blowers, really.
Really? And all of you guys obviously go to cloud comps.
Yeah.
You guys ever done, I guess, co-ed?
Yeah.
Co-ed?
Yeah.
You go against the guys?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
All day? Like, no biggie?
I mean, it really doesn't matter what competition we go in. We just go in there.
There's not many cloud comps that are just
Yeah.
just for females.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
It's
ICC was a big one.
really,
ICC was a big one because it was
Females only.
females only.
Yeah.
But they had a one for male too, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
judged
February.
that one. It lasted
Oh, really?
about 4 hours, and then
4
the next
hours?
day
Damn,
for
that
the
would've-
final 4.
Yeah.
ICC?
I would have fucking.
Oh, ICC? I'm sorry, I thought you said VapeCon. My bad. I judged ICC too. Girls
The
ICC.
guys first, and then a few months ago. Is that a few months ago for the girls?
Beginning of this. Oh yeah.
The girls, yeah. Beginning or end of the summer?
Something like that. Yeah.
Josh, weren't you in that one? Weren't you competing?
No, I was judging.
Oh,
you were in
shit.
it.
Now let me ask you guys: when you guys are placed like in an all-girl cloud comp, does that maybe hey, don't be a sexist or something, or does it kind of is it cool for? Is it you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? Because I mean, it's not like you're out there like you know how maybe they have a WNBA and NBA.
Yeah.
Obviously, these guys in the NBA are 6-7 feet tall. And
Yeah.
girls aren't. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they have a different. But it's blowing clouds. It's not like, I mean, if I'm 7 feet tall and you're 5'2",
Yeah.
I don't think there's a huge disadvantage and advantage. Maybe I'll lose my breath out there, you know,
Yeah.
like, just because I'm so big. You know? But I'm saying, is that the case with you guys? Do you guys prefer going at it with the guys or
Yeah,
or with the
well,
girls?
honestly, we just go out there just to, you know, just have fun.
Yeah.
So
That's
you said who won ICC for all girl? Who won that?
Tara?
Tara.
Tara. From District.
Was she really good?
Yeah.
Like legit?
Her clouds are
class,
really
yeah.
good. Yeah. She's also part of Hot Wires.
Okay.
And
So.
she took second.
Second.
And then I took third.
You know, I have a hot build on mine, but it's still, I don't know, and it's my daily a hot build, but for some reason I can't blow like a huge immense cloud.
How hot?
22 gauge 4-amp. I don't know if that's hot. That's
That's
hot to
pretty
me.
hot.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I can't blow like major clouds. Like I can't.
It's the lungs.
It's
Yeah,
the
I
one
mean,
I smoked
Try
for
to
10
go
years.
running.
Ooh, no,
and
she
swimming.
didn't.
I don't
she
even think it's
It
the
will help.
cigarettes. It's, I mean, it takes practice with that, the hotter
does.
builds,
Yeah.
the deeper inhale, being
Yeah.
able to hold it. I mean, I've never really been a cloud chaser. I've always liked the flavor, but I still like the warm builds. And just like you, I just can't do those big fat clouds if I wanted to.
And definitely a few shout outs on the chat room. It's kind of far to see. I'm usually a little closer to the TV screen, and I definitely can't see that far. But what's up?
We got
I
DK
can't see
Vapes.
What's up,
shit.
DK
Vape
Vapes?
We got Vapes, Mystic, Mystic Jen.
J,
We got David out there.
Vape Spot.
What up, Baseball? Shout out to them. JC Moreno, what's going on, brother? Manny and 96, Miami Sub Home.
Master
Ren.
vaping.
We got Ren.
Ren.
What's up, Ren, man? I think he reposted. Thanks a lot, brother. Jay Lee.
We got Miami Sub-Ohms too.
Definitely JP
Jay
Anthony.
Anthony.
Jay Anthony.
Sean Pablo, what's going
Who's
on,
that Jay
brother?
Anthony?
Who's that?
Sounds like an R&B singer. Huh?
HVCA. Hey.
What's up, Master Vaping? Yeah, man. So, Dean, you were telling me earlier, Dina, that you are a founder of Vape Hooligans, right?
Yes,
What,
I am.
what is Vape Hooligans? Is it a brand? Is it a lifestyle? It's a page? What is it?
Honestly, I think we are a little bit of everything. I mean, because we initially started Vape Hooligans, to be a shout out page. That's what that
Who
was.
is we?
Me and Adrian.
Okay.
Me and my buddy, we were the original two. Started Vape Hooligans probably about a year ago, close to a year ago. But started to pretty much, we started as a shout out page. That's how we started.
Okay.
We want to do giveaways, trying to give back to community. We've been vaping for a while too, so it's just. And along the way, that's when I met Josh, when I started working at Cloudscape, and decided to bring Josh in because, I mean, if you look at Josh, he kind of resembles Hooligan. So, I mean, it's... I mean, when you think about Hooligan, you don't really see a brown Hooligan. Yeah, I mean, but there you go. But that's pretty much
It's
it.
the beard, do you think, or?
I think it's the beard, the tattoos, and...
I
It's the
think
big white guy with a bald
I
beard.
think I met your wife at VapeCon.
Yeah, you probably
A
did.
taller, slender lady.
She's
Or
taller,
mid-
slender, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think it's really nice. I
Might
forget
as well
what-
shout out to Jen.
Yeah,
Love you.
Jen, I'm
Jen,
sure.
Jen.
Dude, you know, at these events, you meet like 400, 500 people. But yeah, she was extremely nice, extremely nice. I hadn't met Dean yet, but she was like, yeah, my husband's around. You know? I said, I don't. It was like, oh, I'll introduce you guys. And it just such a huge event that I
Yeah,
did.
VapeCon was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, you guys have a lot of things going. So, it's a shout out page. When did you think is it still just a shout out? Or not just, but is it still a shout out page, or what is it now?
Yeah, I mean, we're still a shout out page.
We're
I mean,
a community page
yeah,
at this point.
that's... Yeah. I mean,
we do giveaway after giveaway after giveaway.
Okay. Now, what do you guys? Does somebody donate to you guys for you guys to give away, or I mean, or is this coming out of your own? How does that?
No,
how does
the
that
stuff
work?
that we give away, for the most part, is given to us by either manufacturer or distributor.
Okay.
And it's a follow for follow type of thing.
Okay.
Or actually follow repost type of thing.
Okay.
Where we post up the pic, you repost the pic, follow whoever.
How many followers are you guys at right now?
54,900 and something.
Man, you know that every I think every guest that we have are like in the 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 300, 400, half a million follower range. I'm like, how do you get to that? I don't know. Let me write this down because I want to obviously the more followers you have, eventually, like maybe let's say 2 years, like let's say in 2 months you want to do something, you want to say create something, you want to sell it. Obviously, you have that fan base behind it already, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And we've got shirts out there. We've got other stuff maybe in the works. We'll see how it works out. And we are, we're doing what we can. We really just do it for the community at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
So where's Adrian today? He's no longer a big part of this.
He's. I mean, it's a complicated situation, but I mean, like he's still my really close friend. He's almost a brother to me. So I still see him, but as of now, he's not active.
Okay.
So it's just me and Josh, mainly me and Josh. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
If you don't mind me asking, was that by his choice or yours?
It wasn't really. It happened. It just happened.
Yeah, it was one of those where he just kind of stopped posting, and then Josh. That was when Josh just got into Vape Hooligans, so that's when me and Josh kind of just we were always going to events together. Adrian was kind of always MIA, so.
Okay, so there was a demand and Josh filled it.
So it's just Okay. That's pretty much how it was.
That's pretty cool. So, where do you guys see Vape Hooligans in another year?
So that's a good question.
No, haven't thought about that.
Taking over
Just
the
more
world.
followers. There you go.
What's your plan every night? Take over the world.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, where do we see it? It really depends on what the community wants, what the community asks for. I see we're growing right now at about 1,000 followers a week.
All right.
It's pretty good.
So if you were to ask me where we're going to be in a year, hopefully over 100,000 followers.
Okay.
But you guys don't see yourself expanding into other projects?
It's funny that you mentioned that. You said what the community wants. I feel that at this point, this community is so young that they don't know what the hell they want.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
They don't know what they want. The people in the industry like yourself or like ourselves, and they don't know what they want. I think we have to put it on the table, and if they don't like it, obviously they won't buy it, or they won't bite it, or eat it, or whatever form of word you want to say, they won't consume it. But this industry is so young to me that they don't know what they want.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
Especially the hardcore vapor male between the ages of 18 to 24, 18 to 26 or whatever you want to. That's the
core.
The core vapor, right? Wouldn't you say? I'm not being.
No.
It's a male.
It's just the demographic.
Those are the guys. Obviously you guys are 35, 40, 45-year-olds who. Yeah, I love my Atlantis tank. Just come in here, give me a couple calls. I know what juice I like. All right, I'm out of here.
I'm 41.
Okay. Obviously, there's a few outliers in there, but I'm
There's
saying
always the exception.
It's not. I mean, when you go to these events, are you hanging out with a lot of guys in their 40s, or are you hanging out with guys with their late teens to early 20s? Right.
It depends who you're hanging out with. If you're hanging out with owners, they're my age. If you're hanging out with the vapors, yeah, your core audience is 18 to early 30s.
I would even say early 30s. I mean,
I would say more like late 20s personally.
I mean, too. I'm 28, and I believe in the product so much, and yeah, I mean, I smoked for 10 years, but however, am I a hardcore vapor? I'm not a hardcore vapor.
No, but you just said you're rocking a hot build.
Yeah. Usually, but I don't know how to build it. I'll tell you that. I don't know how to build it. Am I gonna go home and look at Rip Tripper videos? I'm not. I'll do other stuff. But so what I'm trying to say is the core of it, I would feel it's like younger guys. And to be honest with you, I don't think they know what they want. Like I said, it's you put it out, and if they like you, obviously they're digging your page. You have 50,000 motherfuckers out there who are digging it.
Shout out to our followers too.
Definitely.
We love you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would agree. I mean, the way vaping works these days is somebody gets an idea, they try it out. If it works, it explodes. If it doesn't, it fades into the background. So I feel like the community is definitely evolving overnight.
Like, for example, I had a guy come in here the other day. He had the full cap. It was a clear cap.
Yeah.
And to myself, and I wasn't, obviously I didn't tell him. I was like, who still does that? This was like 6 months ago, by the way.
No, I know.
But it's just so fast-paced, so moving. But legit, who have you seen with a clear cap now?
Okay, in your real life, when you...
Huh?
I still have one.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure you still have one, but it's like, you don't see it as often as
Yeah.
you did when it was cool.
In your real life, when you say back in the day, what are you talking about?
In my real life?
Yeah.
I mean 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Okay, if you talk about vaping and you say back in the day,
It's
you're
6
talking
months
about
ago.
8-9 months ago. at the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, you really are.
Like
You
a
know,
year.
back in the day, we were rocking telescopic mods.
Yeah, that's the
You
year
know.
ago.
Pens.
Before that, the old school Cardos that didn't even
Yeah.
have the hole.
Ferraris.
Yeah.
VV Nova
You had to
Life.
punch the hole yourself.
VV Nova Life.
And it's I think it's the growth. It's amazing. Obviously the more product that comes out, the better product. Like the Atlantis tank, I think is a game changer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a game
Definitely.
changer. I put Kanger out of the blew Kanger out of the water.
Even devices as high end as the K-Fun and the Aqua really can't compete with it.
Yeah.
I you know what, I kind of like it though, because the industry evolves so quickly. It really challenges manufacturers to come up with the next best thing.
You know, in competition between brands, whether it be Chinese brands like Aspire and Kanger, or whether it be brands like AmeriVape and whoever makes another mod or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
You only work in a vape shop.
No.
You don't own a vape shop. You
No,
don't.
it sounds like I don't, but I get by somehow. But yeah, that only brings better quality product for the consumer, I feel.
Yeah,
I mean, competition brings greatness in everybody.
Yeah,
What you're saying.
exactly.
Oh,
I was
I
just
agree.
going to say that. You can say that about any industry. I mean, look at Microsoft and Apple always pushing each other for the next greatest
Yeah.
product.
Too bad Apple won that one, but I mean, who's
Oh,
counting?
but
Who's
that's up for
counting?
debate.
So
Yeah,
when's
definitely.
the next CloudCon for you guys?
There's one coming up on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh
Really?
no.
No.
That
Okay,
was-
so that one is actually canceled.
I bet. I mean,
Yeah.
So
Really?
yeah, I mean
This is New
we
Year's
were it was
Eve,
like
you know?
a spur of the moment thing, so we were just sitting there like, oh, New Year's Eve, dude, you know.
Hey
let's
Dean,
do
you're
it.
gonna do that the week after.
Yes. So the week after, not the week, the weekend after New Year's at Cloudscape, they're putting together a flyer right now. It's gonna be it's exclusive
Team
teams. Yeah, it's a team event. There's gonna be 6 teams competing, 4 people each team. So, yeah, if you guys can make it, let me know.
when
DM
and where
us
is it?
on-
I'm sorry.
It's at Cloudscape. It's in Torrance,
Okay,
California. The weekend, Saturday after New Year's.
I think that's the
So
Yeah,
that's
the
the
third.
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 Yeah,
The
that's the
third.
third.
Yes, the third. Correct.
So how does team competitions work then?
This honestly, this is gonna be really tough. I mean, we've still got to sit down, me and my partner Josh.
It's
and,
innovative. See,
yeah,
you know, I'm talking about
it's-
it's innovative.
It's
Yeah.
different. I
It's a
mean,
team.
everybody's done a cloud comp. I'm really curious
'Cause, I
about
mean,
teams.
we have a bunch of cool teams out. I mean, we got Cloud Queens, of course. You know,
Yeah.
we got the AV team. We have
Cloud
Hotwire.
Mayhem.
Hot Wires, Royal Wires,
Royal
Team
Wires.
SOV, Team Helix, I believe. I mean, there's a lot of great comp teams out
that's
there.
I mean that's a
so
really
it's-
cool idea
yeah.
because rather than repping individually,
Yeah.
now you actually have these comp teams actually getting to be a part of
Yeah.
a team during a build.
And I feel like when people are competing with a team, they tend to do a lot better just because they have the support from their
Oh
like,
yeah,
teammates.
the
'cause-
morale boost just
yeah,
bounces from one person to another.
It's definitely cool. It'll be cool.
Okay, so you guys just haven't figured out exactly how to judge it
Yeah,
yet.
we're still figuring out how we're gonna do this, but
I'm really curious to find out.
And going back to it's gonna be all girl circuit and all.
no, it's
No.
we're gonna mix them. I mean, these girls, I think they're capable enough to go up against the guys. I mean, if you look at the girls blowing clouds nowadays, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these girls blow bigger clouds than I do, but
What do you mean some of them?
most of okay. Lauren, I think can blow a bigger cloud than me. Joy can too, and she won VapeCon. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
And
I
mean,
so you could have said all of them.
I can't believe I just said that on air too. But all right. But yeah,
Have you guys ever won a CloudCon?
yeah. And then I woke up.
Go on.
It was cool for a little bit.
Let's go for a little bit.
Hey man, here's the thing, man. Especially in the later months, in the last couple of months, I feel that these. I don't know. I feel like they're like, is that even possible? Like all that it's in your stomach or whatever in your lungs, and then.
It's all technique, man. It's really. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm around a bunch of the cloud blowers, and they're talking about freaking, mouth techniques and
Whoa.
and inhale techniques.
Mouth.
Yeah,
SD
man, you gotta
push.
blow. Yeah, that SD push and the the Oxnard push. The
The Oxford
Ox
push.
vape. I just vape.
I was like, man, I'm going to the restroom. I'm going to Oxnard push.
Everybody feels like they have their signature,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean,
So I mean, whether or not they work is anybody's guess.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever gives you confidence.
And out of you
Definitely.
ladies, who do you think? I mean, obviously you guys go back to back for fun, once in a while.
Yeah.
Who do you think blows up a bigger?
uh-oh.
Who's your ringer?
Is
You
that,
know what?
Are you pointing at her? Or are you saying me? I don't know.
No, I don't know. Actually,
Okay.
all 5
Yeah.
of us, the original Cloud Queens, I think we're all consistent. So I think we
Yeah.
all have, it's all the same.
We've all went up against each other.
Yeah.
We've all lost against each other.
We
Yeah.
I met her on a cloud, the first CloudCon that I ever did. It's
Where was it?
E6 City Oxnard.
Okay.
And
Are you from out there too?
I'm from Thousand Oaks.
yeah, but it was the
I met her. Yeah.
it was the opening, right?
The grand
opening.
opening.
And then they were like, oh, there should be a girls competition too. And I'm like, I don't want to join, but I still joined, and then she did, and then I was watching most of the time I was watching the video for it. Like me and her, when we blew clouds that time, we're like.
So you competed against each other?
Yeah, we
Who won that one?
actually we always did. Shit it.
I did.
I never beat her. Actually, just once.
Yeah.
Out of like every time that we like go up each other, I only beat her once.
Really? And it was oh you won that one.
That was at Hidden Vape, right?
That,
The
yeah,
last
the
qualifier.
No, I was
last
hitting Vape.
qualifier.
That's such James is such a nice guy over there, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
never went to go. I mean, it's far as fuck from here, but I never.
I was so happy
How
when
is
I.
Hidden Vape? Is it good?
That's my home shop.
Is it-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guys, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that shop.
Yeah,
I
they're
forget his
they're
wife's
fam
name.
for all
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're-
What's his wife's name? She's really nice.
Diana.
Diana.
She is Diana.
Inventory.
Yeah, I think that's where we all met. At
Yeah.
Hidden Vape.
And
No,
then
I
Vape.
met you at.
E-cig, yeah.
I met you guys
E-cig.
when I was working there.
And then I met.
You work at E6 City. Oxford?
No, I
No.
used to work at Hidden Vape.
Hidden Vape?
Yeah.
Yeah, when she first came in, I was like, who the
Yeah.
hell?
So like, oh, no,
No,
she did?
like the ICC was like, what the hell is this? Because the only person that I knew that time was her. And then I was like, what the hell is this girl?
So obviously, I know you guys. Obviously, you're huge fans of vaping or huge vape enthusiasts.
Yeah.
You guys do stuff like, hey, what are you guys doing on Friday night? Like let's hang out.
Yeah.
Is it more like a sisterhood now than it is?
Yeah.
like vape?
Yeah.
Had a couple girls' nights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
a
guys
girls'
do
night.
Girls' nights
A
is
girls'
the
night
guys'
with
nights.
like the guys, because the guys was like.
Girls' nights with the guys.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
They,
So it's not
they
the girls'
tag
night
along.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're gonna plan for it. Like, hey, let's have a girls' night out or something.
All the guys
All of
just
a sudden, it was
"Let's
like
go!"
the guys were like, "Let's go, we're gonna go." Like,
Yep.
Girls' night, I think, ends up with Tatsu and Moon Barbecue
Yeah.
K-Town. That's,
Yeah.
that's
no,
girls' night.
like our
It's just food,
our
man.
girls'
It's food,
night
yeah.
outs, like usually at Jen,
Yeah.
Oxnard,
Well, I
and
love
then
Jen.
and all of a sudden it's like there's like guys who are like, okay, I guess it's not a girls' night no more.
Oh, at the table or at the place?
At the
At
place.
the table with you? Or at the place? Well,
Yeah,
We've
they
never
tag
had a
along.
true.
We've
Yeah,
never
we've
had a true girls'
like,
night.
girls' night, like
Yeah.
Why don't
Like
you guys? I
five.
mean, just do a Cloud Queens night.
Because like we're all
Go
so
somewhere?
busy, like
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
the five of us, we're spread out.
Yeah.
From Oxnard.
Where are the
to
other
Long
two
Beach.
at?
Yeah. What's up?
Where are the other two?
the other
at?
one's
Where do they live?
Michelle is she's living now in Eagle Rock.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
that far from you
Yeah,
guys.
but
Yeah.
it's like
We're
we're like
spread
But I'm in
spread.
Gardena, so it's kind of like more south. So
Yeah,
I have to,
you know, you're kind of
I'm
around
always
our
the one
neighborhood.
driving up
You
there.
kind of in our neighborhood.
Well, also-
let me hitch a ride one time. I'll go out there with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Michelle works like 7
Yeah,
days a
Yeah,
week now,
dude.
so-
So
Yeah.
we don't like her schedule doesn't match her schedule. Like I'm free all the time.
Yeah.
She's free all the time.
Hear that, guys? She's free all the
This
time.
girl, I,
Hit up
Well,
Joy.
You know what, Joy, this is not a dating. This is for vapors.
no, it's like our schedule
For
is like
vapors, by vapors.
like our schedule
Not
doesn't
all.
match.
Okay,
Actually, our
no.
first girls' timeout should be when we go to Vape Capital because it's.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
just us, like us girls. So
Yeah.
That'll be our first true girls.
the girls
Yeah.
day.
What,
All
going to
five
Vape
of us.
Capital?
Vape
Yeah,
Capital
we're
on
doing
the
the
12th
job
of January.
What is Vape Capital? A shop?
Yeah, they're doing segments of Cloud Chasers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be featured on that
Oh, that's dope.
very
as fuck.
soon. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's gonna be like we never go out like all of us being complete.
Yeah, there's always somebody.
There's
missing.
always
Yeah.
somebody missing.
That kinda
Always.
sucks.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of groups of friends. I mean,
Yeah.
it happens. Everybody's got a life. Everybody's grown up.
Yeah.
We got their own thing.
And it's gonna be even harder because I'm moving up to Oregon. So
Oh, yeah, that'll make it really
Road
hard.
trip.
Yeah, so
Really?
we need to
Take a
do
road
a
trip
road
up there.
trip.
When are
We
you
need to
moving
visit
to
her.
Oregon? And just for
well, I'm moving up there. I'm gonna be.
to
I'm
avoid
actually,
sales tax?
What's up?
To avoid sales tax?
Well, you know what?
No, they don't pay sales tax in Oregon.
Yeah, no sales tax in Oregon.
Yeah, you buy like a cup
gonna
of
buy a
coffee, it's
car.
$1.
Yeah,
If it's a burger,
yeah.
it's 99 cents. They
Yeah,
don't pay sales tax. Okay.
exactly.
So you're gonna go buy it for up to buy a car and come back? I forgot. So what are you moving up? Not what. I'm not trying to get too in depth. But I'm saying
Yeah,
just
no,
move-
for sure. It's just that I'm gonna be up there, moving up with my brother. We're gonna try to set up a vape shop up there
Oh, for sure.
in Eugene. Yeah.
For sure. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't do it here anymore. To be honest.
Yeah, California is just too much, man.
It's
Way too saturated.
Yeah, it's too expensive too.
too expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's California.
I've even thought about opening up a shop in Washington.
Yeah.
Washington's a booming scene.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
pretty
growing.
saturated
Vape
up there.
From what I hear, I went there last December and I kind of checked out. Obviously, it was last December, like you said, back in the day. That was like back in the
Right.
day, a year ago. But Chris over there at Vape Army and Mystic J, they talking to them and there's group. Because I visited the town that they're from.
Yeah.
Before, because a friend lives out there too. It's called the Tri-Cities. Small town, but it's definitely. I feel like it's a growing town. And the vape shops out there. I don't know. I didn't care for them, for one of them, and he was already on his third one, you know.
Yeah.
And they tell me that you have either one that's a really bad one, or a really shitty one, I guess, and one that's a really like too high end for that I guess for that area, you know.
There's no good medium.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm going out
You
there
said you went in
February.
December, right?
Last December, yeah.
Yeah, I went in April.
Where?
And to Seattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was pretty saturated up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I made a connecting flight in Seattle. I've never actually been and hung out and went to, like, the
Yeah.
vape shops out there in Seattle. But, yeah, it's definitely not as saturated, I think, as California. California is where it's all fucking at.
I think California, Texas, and Florida.
Florida,
Definitely.
too?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you see all these big meets, like ECC and just all these trade shows. I feel like the big markets are the ones that are going to host those.
Yeah.
Definitely. And if anybody on the chat room, shout out to everyone in the chat room. Like I said, you can create a username if you're just tuning in and listening. Obviously, it gets a lot more funner when you're in the chat room. If you can just create a username, it takes 2 seconds. It's going to ask you for your email. Just create your favorite vaping nickname. And if anyone from the chat room has any question for anybody on the panel, that would be awesome. Just type away. We do have a 30-second delay. Or you can even call in.
Well, we're lagging on the chat.
Someone
room
asked
there,
for a
too.
number. What's the number?
I will post the number up right now in the chat room.
Yeah, you know what? We should have this number memorized, but
Yeah, I should, but I don't.
You always do it like every Wednesday or like every other Wednesday, and you don't memorize.
I don't remember. I have a horrible memory.
Obviously.
I do, man. I do. Horrible. Yeah, it's a problem.
Well, apparently Kadeki never gets a shout out, and he makes rad videos.
Oh, he does, man. He
Shout
does.
out to
man.
Kadeki.
Shout out to
He
Kadeki.
needs to come out here for one of the shows one time, make a little quick edit for us. man.
DTU Mods is there too.
What up, Devin,
Yeah.
brother?
Devin, where are you?
And if you guys have any questions, anything you guys want to ask, the lovely ladies next to me, or Dean and
Josh.
Any questions?
Actually, we were talking about how the vape scene is kind of big in 4 states right now. Where's the next VapeCon?
New
Tennessee.
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 Really? That's
Is it?
interesting.
Damn.
So, you
I
know,
don't like.
it's broadening. You know,
Yeah,
there's
'cause didn't Iowa have an event not too long ago?
I'm not.
I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago now. It was quite some time ago, but I remember it was after an event here in SoCal. They had an event. I don't recall it being the greatest event. It might have been a B2B, but I do remember one of those other states trying and having their own little gathering.
The vape spot asked, "What are you guys dripping?"
What are you guys dripping?
Dean,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
we haven't asked that question in a long
I
time.
had a question that. Yeah, it's been like 3 or 4 shows since
Yeah.
I forgot all about it. But I used to ask. I should still ask. It's a good question. I used to ask.
What's your
oh,
favorite
let's do it, let's do
juice?
it.
What's your all-time juice?
Yes, exactly.
You asked
I
me
have-
that question.
And what did you say at that time? Now I'm pretty sure it's changed. Maybe.
I changed.
Did it change a little?
Yeah.
We'll start with Dean. Dean, if you had one juice to drip from now to
You guys already know.
I don't
Uncle Phil, Cloudworks.
Cloudworks.
Yeah, Cloudworks.
I honestly don't have one because my palate changes like weekly.
But let's just say theoretically in my little made-up world that there's only one juice for you out there, and that's all you get.
What do you
What
vape
juice would it be?
mostly?
I don't. I
forever.
like
No?
literally.
But let's just say, just for
pick
our listeners, you know,
Pick
man,
one.
just for our listeners'
Humor
sake.
us.
I'm going to respectfully decline because we work with a lot of.
Hey,
people.
man, that's
Hey, I work
Hey,
for.
we get
like,
juice manufacturers in here, and we ask them the same question.
the
No, I
fun,
know.
that's the
I
fun
get
part.
that.
That's the fun part of the show.
But I'm
man.
still respectfully declining.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right,
fun
well,
part.
at least tell us what you're vaping on now. How
Right
about
now, I am vaping Cape Fear from Lighthouse, right there, and Wildfire from Propaganda.
For sure. How about you, Lauren?
I think a consistent juice for me is Mistress Winkle by Cloudworks.
Okay.
Right now I'm vaping on Carmelody by Good Gracious.
That's good, actually.
Yeah, it's
That's
real
good.
good.
I tried it over there at the Vape Chain event.
Yeah.
You know what? She's an awesome person. Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
Yeah.
Grace.
Grace and
she's,
Casey.
Yeah.
She's listening
Casey's
right
my
now.
twin.
Yeah.
You guys look very, 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 very much alike. No, but yeah, it's Grace was her I don't know if it was her boyfriend or her husband, but he was an awesome dude. She was an awesome dude, and I mean she was an awesome. And no, I had a good
Wait,
time.
what?
No, we talked
Oh,
for
yeah,
like
we're
30
drinking that
minutes.
time.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
hanging out having drinks, and we talked for probably like 30 to 45 minutes, and yeah.
Yeah, you gave me like a Jack Daniel with a lot of Coke, and then
Yeah.
I asked you to put more alcohol, and it's more alcohol that we need to put Coke.
Yeah. So it was like it's definitely all over the place. But yeah, I tried that. It was really good actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
Carmelody.
Yeah,
And she
Carmelody.
actually we just got her samples in like 2 days ago, so we're definitely gonna try this out. And
Yeah.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And they actually told me that they're coming out with glass bottles, so
Yeah.
or glass bottles or changing something up. I don't know, but we're definitely doing something on the little mix.
Yeah.
But that would be the juice.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
What was it, like a cantaloupe cream?
Caramel.
Caramel,
Yeah.
cantaloupe caramel. Whatever it was was
Yeah.
definitely good.
I taste more caramel than
Do you?
anything. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if they mix it with anything, but it's just I straight up just taste caramel, which is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I personally like desserty flavors.
I love
Dessert,
desserty
savory.
flavors,
That's
yeah.
really all I vape in. If it maybe was a little too, it's cantaloupe, right?
Caramel.
What is it? No. What is it mixed with?
I'm not too sure.
It's caramel and cantaloupe, I think. Maybe if it was
No,
heavy on the
no.
food, I would probably pass on it. But I like it because it was desserty. How about you, Joy?
Well, I still love like vaping laid. Good vibes, but I'm like.
I know, but you got bored of it. You've had like
Yeah.
you had like
Not really
3,000
bored of
mils
it.
in your day. I'm sure you could.
Well, I want the Mr. Sprinkle from Cloudworks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, what flavor is that?
It's a fruity custard meringue.
Yeah.
Like a very vanilla custardy. It's so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
It
gotta
is
try
good.
that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to try it out.
Definitely do. How about you?
Right now I am vaping on, what is it, LA11?
LA Lemon is really good. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah. But I like the Mystic Manchu from Cloudworks.
lie. Okay. So switching it up a bit. How about you over there? You're all over the place now.
And I am not. I've been vaping on OMG's WTF for a very long time.
Any questions on there?
Question for Lena.
When are you making more of the ham?
Whenever we have something at
that was
JP's.
good ham.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
really
good.
good.
That was from
David.
DK Vapes.
And that's exactly why his stomach is turning. How is David's stomach turning and he's still worried about some ham?
Still asking for food.
David, what did you eat last night?
Man, I was talking to you this morning, and you were fine.
Right?
Yeah, you told
You're
me.
such a liar, huh?
No, actually, you told me let's have breakfast because you're an Oxnard, and now you have like stomach flu or something. What did
It
you
wasn't
eat?
from the ham.
Linda, was it from the ham?
No, it wasn't from the ham.
When was the ham?
That was Christmas. No,
No,
not Christmas.
it was
Thanksgiving?
like no,
Last weekend.
Yeah, it was. It
Hanukkah?
was.
it was last weekend.
We did a
Hanukkah?
little Christmas
Yeah.
pre-celebration
That's
for the
cool.
Oxnard crew.
Yeah,
For
That's
sure.
pretty cool.
that was crazy.
Hey, Dean, so you hang out in Oxnard a lot?
Yeah, it's Oxbanians. That's a combination of Oxnard and South Bay people. So I mean, I'm serious. We
They
make
have
the
they have
drive.
their own lingo.
Oxbanians, hashtag it. That's the new thing.
Hashtag Oxbanians.
Oh, hashtag Oxbanians challenge. Do it.
Yeah,
There you go.
gotta do the challenge.
Grace just said it's caramel and melons.
There we go. I knew it was
Yeah,
something.
It was
what kind of
close. It was
melons,
close.
Shout out to
What kind of
Grace.
melon? Like,
Yeah.
Melons, Grace. And she's asking, why did you just call her a dude?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call her a dude. I just slipped out. No, but I knew it was caramel and something because she told me. I thought it was, what I said, cantaloupe, but it's definitely melon. So
Yeah.
it's the same kind of.
I don't really taste
is-
any melons.
Close
though.
enough.
I didn't either, but
You may not.
Maybe
the
when
next
she
person may.
no, when she says it, I'm gonna taste it. Watch.
Maybe.
any last shout outs for you guys or anything you maybe you want to touch up on your Renegade or what's going on with Vape Hooligans or where you guys going to be at next or what's coming up with you guys?
Oh, okay. Vape Hooligans, we're just growing, doing everything we can, getting everything to the public we can. I know your next guest is AVLyfe.
Yeah.
Our next giveaway, we're actually doing 20 Skylines.
Okay.
Wow.
wow.
For one person?
No, it's
You
gonna
ready?
be there'll be 10 winners.
So two each?
His and hers mod to each winner.
Is
crazy.
it
That's
for
nice.
Valentine's Day?
No, it's only gonna go for a week. And then, hooligans do what hooligans do. Brendan, just because you call me daddy, that doesn't make me your daddy. We do what we do. You got the event coming up at Cloudscape on hopefully January 3rd.
Okay.
Team event. We want to get as many people out there to support as possible. I'm sure we'll have raffles. I'm sure we'll have giveaways, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
What do you guys got to say?
Well, we just started, so,
You guys are fairly new, huh?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
we
going to be
are.
honest with you. Don't take this the wrong way at all. Obviously, you guys are a new group. and
Yeah.
You're growing in popularity. And when I talked to Joy, she said, "Oh, let me have." I said,
who's Cloud Queens?
"Yeah."
I was like, hey,
believe
can
me,
I
I don't
bring-
mean it.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no, no.
harmless. I don't really follow up on
Yeah.
too much on it, but yeah, that's what I thought or asked.
Yeah,
But
I
you
mean,
guys are.
because we just started off, we're just going to be a little group. We just started an Instagram just to post our own videos. So we just I started posting other people's videos as well. But we kind of just want to keep it within the 5.
Okay.
just to keep it Cloud Queens.
Real quick, thank you very much, Sean Pablo. 3.
We love you.
What did he say?
He said we do so much for the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean Pablo. Thank you, Jake Key 943 Vapor Spot. I'm Master Vaping.
Oh, we got Amanda in the house too. New Age Cleopatra.
Hey.
Shout out to
Hi,
Amanda.
bye, bye.
What's up, Amanda?
Hey, what's up, Kyle? AVLyfe. If we could refresh that chat, that would be awesome too.
Oh yeah, I don't know why he keeps doing that.
What up? I can't see that far, but what up, a lot of people.
You need the glasses now.
I know I've been needing glasses. I'm in denial.
Or you need like a magnifying lens, like on the screen.
I haven't. I need contacts.
Or you want me
for
to
that.
just like grab the TV and.
Yeah, please,
There you go.
please. And anybody last that and obviously thank you guys for coming out and
Of course.
Thank you.
What the fuck I was
Of
gonna
course.
say something.
Thank you for having us.
Oh yeah, let's do one shot.
You know I'm always here.
We always do this every panel. We take a customary drink out of good faith, man. Much luck for 2015 for everyone in this table.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
before
course.
that, I want to give a shout out for all the Isig family, Isig City family, especially the one in Isig City Oxnard and Isig City Mission Viejo.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to Team Hotwires, Team H3CA, the other Cloud Queens who aren't here, and Hidden Vape.
And for us too, we would like to give a shout out to all the companies we've worked with, and also soon AVLyfe. Stay tuned for that giveaway.
Love you guys.
For sure.
Love you.
All right, let me just.
Shot.
Yeah,
I
pour
don't know
that
if we
one.
have enough liquor for it.
We
do.
I hate vodka.
Dude,
course
I
you
hate
do.
vodka.
I
man.
hate vodka.
You have vodka in yours.
What?
You have vodka in yours.
I know. I only put a little bit.
Did you put
Ain't
vodka?
vodka, but
Yeah,
you
I did.
drink
I mixed it.
I
Yeah,
know,
you know
man.
what? It actually
It's
says
because
it on the
David's
bottle.
not here because we don't have Henny now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. David is usually
David's
my
all
guy
your
who would
fault.
say, "Hey, David, give me 6 shots."
David, you're
Or-
supposed to have shots from us, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the Henny app.
Where the Henny at?
So much for Oxbanian love.
Damn.
Amanda says, "Hey, y'all look cute on the camera." I'm sure she's not talking about me. I'm sure she's talking about these lovely ladies.
Amanda's
she's
cuter
talking about
though.
them.
Yeah.
Amanda's cuter.
Or maybe talking about Josh and Dean. Maybe I don't know.
Thanks, Boo Boo.
Joseph G. Team Vape. That's a long name, man.
Team Vape Crew.
Team Vape.
Team
Vape.
Vape.
What did David
LAUSD
say?
education, man. I hate it. I want a refund.
Well,
It was
David
free.
said shot.
Yeah, let's do it, David.
Where's
Let's
your
do a
shot at?
Oh,
Let's do
master,
shots.
real quick, Master Vaping. If you're looking for a shirt, the only retailer that has any right now is Lucky Deuces,
Lucky Deuce is in Redondo Beach.
Redondo Beach.
Redondo Beach,
So
California.
how are they one of the chosen?
They're like a mile and a half from my house,
Sure.
and that's
Is
where
that-
I
that's
dropped
your
them
hangout
off.
spot?
We only had a few.
Okay. So we'll definitely do that. Do we have any
More to come, by the way.
Oh, man, appreciate it.
I hate vodka.
Oh, and then I want to give a shout out for my Good Vibes team. Kuya. Hi.
No love for Kuya. I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Cloudworks actually.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Cloudworks, I tried the juice. They've been to one of our shows. We had a CKS takeover a while back at another shop in
Yeah.
Whittier. And I met them, 2 guys, right?
Louis and GJ.
Okay, yeah, I met them, and they let me try their newiest juice. I guess it wasn't
Uncle
out at the
Phil?
time.
Probably
Was that it?
Uncle Phil
It
the
was-
strawberry.
No, it was a dessert because I told him I don't do.
Is it strawberry
fruits.
parfait?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil.
And the dude, that shit was amazing. I was like,
hell
let me
yeah.
have some samples. He was like, yeah, and then they never came.
We got Jaeger apparently.
Yeah, well, we definitely gotta wrap it up. Let's just take
All right.
something. Let's just,
Yeah.
whatever it
Okay,
is,
it's
whatever it
okay.
is.
We're back.
Take whatever you like, man. Swing off the bottle, man. Let's swing off the
Wait,
bottle.
get some.
We're pretty gangster
Hold on,
here at
hold
the
on.
Vape
Lena
Room.
needs to.
I have like.
Take a picture. Hey, cheers. Much success for 2015, and thank you guys for coming out. All right.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
of
having
course.
us.
Cheers to the
Thank
vape room.
Woo!
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Oh God, vodka.
Hey, thank you guys for sitting tight. We definitely have like I said, I wasn't lying, man. We have a lot of great guests tonight. A lot of great guests. It was a great first segment, Vape Hooligans, Cloud Queens. And my name is Rene. I'm your host for the show. And Jeremy is my partner next to me. And man, AVLyfe, man. You guys are straight.
It's been a
I
while.
feel like
Been
it's
a
a
while.
gang. I feel like it's a gang right now, man. Like everybody has an AVLyfe shirt.
Yeah, last time you guys were in here, it was Eric and who was with you?
Craig Cosby
Okay.
from Viper Vape.
Craig,
Yeah, it was just two of you,
Craig.
just starting out. I mean, man, that was one of our first couple broadcasts.
It was like our third show, I think.
yeah,
Or
that
second
show's
or third
actually on
show.
YouTube as well.
It is on YouTube. You know what? It's tremendous because I feel that our show has grown, and obviously AmeriVape has,
Yeah.
or AVLyfe has, and we'll get there. But obviously AVLyfe has grown tremendously. When you came here before, obviously Bud wasn't involved, and Jay wasn't involved, Garrett wasn't involved, Spencer weren't involved. But you know, it's great to have a good family, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is Eric, by the way, Eric Hutchinson, founder and creator of can we still do AmeriVape, or am I gonna be like?
Well, yeah, but no, we're actually AVLyfe now.
Okay,
so.
AVLyfe,
founder of AmeriVape, formerly whatever.
Formerly known as.
Now AVLyfe.
But yeah, so what's up, Eric? How are you, man?
Doing really good. Yeah, since the last time we've been here. God, how long ago was that?
I think this was like April, guessing. I'm guessing April, May, the latest.
Yeah, well, it was really unexpected, but as soon as our product came out, it took off, it caught fire, and the social media started blowing up, and we started going bigger and bigger. And you know, honestly, we grew a lot faster than what we thought we were going to. So it's been a catch-up game the entire time, trying to stay on top of the wave. And then you throw social media in with it too, and we've definitely had our ups and downs and our bumps along the way, but definitely learned a lot on this. This is definitely a learning mission. But what's really cool is we've been able to meet a lot of really good people around the United States, in the different countries, to where people really do surround the product.
Hey man, you know what? I hate to cut you off, but dude, like I was like browsing. I don't know how how sometimes you're on a page, it's like, how the fuck did I end up here? Like, why? It's like not even vaping anymore. It's like dude, I found a AVLyfe Indonesia page.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yep.
I don't know how I got there. I really don't know how I got there, but I got there, and I was like,
guys are cool.
man, AVLyfe Indonesia. That's crazy.
Yeah. Those are one of our guys that are doing distribution for Indonesia.
Okay.
And they're doing really well for us, and they're hardcore supporters, and they're definitely hardcore supporters of the movement.
Is there AVLyfe Indonesia? Obviously, they're distributed out there. Is there any more countries?
We're working on some other countries right now. Right now, I'm working on Canada and then also Italy.
No kidding. That's
so
awesome.
yeah.
Quite a
see
reach.
if we can. Yeah, that's basically the idea. It's kind of like social media. The more people we have on the ground, the easier it is to actually keep everybody involved and in the know and what's happening. And it's easier for us to watch everything that's going out there on the market and be able to start tailoring our products to what people are looking for. And so just watching the trends, because as you become an avid user of any kind of electronic device, and especially when it comes down to an e-cig, after using it, you see what you do and don't like about it, and the market kind of sets itself, and we're just kind of following the trend.
Definitely.
You know what, Eric? Let me ask you something. AmeriVape obviously is a very patriotic brand.
Yes.
The colors are red, blue, and white. Obviously, United States, and
yes.
And AVLyfe, obviously, it's still short for AmeriVape, right?
Yeah.
Does that cause you trouble when you're selling to somebody in Canada, or somebody in Indonesia, somebody in Mexico or whatever you're selling it?
Haven't really had any opposition to it yet. Besides, like any kind of social media negative posting going on out there. But other than that,
any big company gets that anyhow.
Yeah. Well, but the majority of countries are open to it. Just how we are open to Philippine mods and mods from Germany, mods from around the world.
We are open to Filipino mods. I don't think they're hot as they were a year ago or a year and a half ago.
Yeah. And you know what? To be fair, they never really labeled themselves as Filipino.
Well, but there's also a lot of amazing American manufacturers popping up.
Oh, definitely.
They're doing just tremendous works. I mean, just so many new ideas coming out in the mods. The functionalities are getting better and better.
Yeah.
It's raising the bar. And
past 6 months has definitely been very innovative.
And Eric, to your left or to my right, here over here, it's Bud.
This is the
Bud
Vape famous Bud Tattoo.
This guy's,
yeah. Hi everybody that's saying hello.
It's like, Bud, do a push, Bud this, Bud. That's awesome, brother. And I know you. You know how I'm not. I'm not well involved in keeping up with all the vape products, and as I should be. But I first heard about you. You won VapeCon CloudComp, right? Yeah. You did. And you know what? Till this day, I heard like a lot of people say, it's rigged, blah 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 blah. But I didn't know who you were, dude. And I've said it on the show before. I said, dude, it's clearly that Bud beat the other guy. It's clear as day.
Yeah, and a lot of people were thinking that AV had it all rigged up and everything, and that some of the judges were AV. There was nobody judging that was from AV up there. Period. This is all fair judging completely.
But let me ask you something. AmeriVape came about. Obviously, they were here. I know Eric since our first show, and let's start by this. How did you get on the mix? I know because I always do a little research on my guests, and You came from like the tattooing background, right? Are you?
Yeah,
you're
yeah, I'm
also
a tattoo artist.
okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So how'd you get in the mix with something like vaping?
Well, I've been vaping for 8 years. I've been
No
vaping
kidding.
since before it
The OG
became like
Cardos.
yeah, exactly. E-cigs to Cardo tanks and the whole shebang. Yeah.
Okay, so you were deep, and you were like, did you guys know before you and Eric knew each other before vaping, or was it kind of like?
No, we actually met shortly after his product dropped,
Okay.
and he heard about the scene that we had going on at a shop next door to my tattoo shop, which
Okay.
was Vape
Okay.
which was where a lot of these.
Their banana cream. I don't know what it's called, but it's awesome.
yeah, they make some amazing juices for sure. But yeah, it was. I think it was a month or two after the product dropped. Eric was kind of heard about us through one of our buddies, Jake. Kind of put the word in his ear. You guys need to go to the shop, check these guys out. Me, Nico, Sean, which is the push, and I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. But anyway, yeah, he just put the word in his ear, and Eric decided to come to Vapora, check it out, and saw the size of the clouds that we were blowing and stuff. And oh yeah, and then I gotta mention the whole reason I got into this was one of my buddies, Gus, as well.
Okay.
Who was like one of the original big cloud blowers
One of
in
our
San Diego.
teammates.
Yeah, one of our teammates as well. And yeah, it just kind of went from there. Eric kind of was scouting us out, so to say, and kind of.
But not just that. I feel that maybe it is the whole vape famous thing, but I feel you do more than just blow clouds for AmeriVape. I feel that. Are you more deeply involved now?
For sure,
deeply
sure.
involved in
Education.
Yeah, with the whole
education, or when it comes to
education part
maybe
of it, yeah.
ventures, or
Yeah. I mean, we come up, we bump heads with ideas and stuff like that, and we just try to come up with better ideas. And he's got some genius ideas, really. Every day he comes to the shop with another good idea. And
Basically, what the idea has been since we started getting heavily involved in the cloud comps and traveling around the United States, it's to bring education to everybody about what's happening here on the West Coast as far as the vape scene, so that we're teaching. What I feel like that we're trying to do more than anything is just try to teach that sense of community and everybody pull together, because we have so much opposition in front of us right now that as a community, I feel like it's best if we're all pulling together and just have our eye on the same prize and go forward, and everybody work along side by side and just keep going forward.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
With bringing in our teammates, that was the major component of it, so that we can have people in different towns across the United States to where they're organizing their own cloud comp. So when we sponsor somebody, we're not merely just giving them product and using their videos. Instead, what we want them to do is set up cloud comps in their hometown. Just go around to certain shops, and we'll sponsor the events. We give the product, and we always make sure that it's for a charity. We always make sure to give mods out to a raffle, because again, it's intriguing awareness. So it's a time for everyone to come together, and it's basically anti-tobacco rallies.
Definitely.
And that's the major undertone of everything that we're doing here, is we're showing people how to have a healthier, cleaner lifestyle. But we use famous people like Bud, Spencer's coming up. We have a lot of guys on our team, Fresh Skater Jay, to where when people are looking up to him, they're also trying to see what we're getting into on a, I guess you could say, somewhat of a daily basis, because we're not merely just mod manufacturers. Instead, we actually live this life, and we're fully engrossed in this life. We eat, sleep, live, vape. Everything's vape all day long. And we're just fortunate enough to actually be able to make it our jobs to be in the vape industry. There's no other industry that I'd rather be in.
Right.
And I know this guy's been killing it, just going out to the shows, the amount of love that he gets at the shows. And then same, it's really nice to see the other coast, because when anybody from the West Coast, and I encourage all manufacturers to start getting involved in the cloud comps in the local shops on the East Coast, because that's where it gets it like rejuvenates you for the whole vape industry, and you understand why we're doing it. It kind of hits a little bit closer to home when you venture out of Southern California.
Yeah, definitely. And the last time I saw you was at the Vape Army event, and I recall you guys giving some product to that raffle.
Yeah.
And I was there next to the raffle booth, and the guy was absolutely stoked when he won the AmeriVape.
Yeah.
I don't remember specifically which one it was, but I mean that's really cool. So my only concern is obviously the idea is to go out and promote vaping as a healthier lifestyle, but some of these cloud comps are all about the free stuff, all about claiming the prize, stuff like that. I mean, why is it that a lot of these shops don't really push the true agenda?
I don't know. I mean, I can't really speak for, individual shops, but I know for the reason that we get involved. And the reason that we get involved is to raise awareness and to be
Right.
able to actually connect with people. These guys all have a lot of fans, and it's good for the fans to actually talk to the people that they will follow every day on Instagram and see what they're up to. And it's, for me, it's a more personal thing to actually go to a cloud comp. It's not to give away free product or to talk about my product. It's just more to meet people and talk. I mean, you know how it is whenever we go to a social gathering.
I was just
it's
going to say the same thing. Anytime we see you at any event, it's always fun and games,
Yeah.
and chatting, having a good time.
That's exactly
Very
it.
little discussion about the actual vape.
And one of the things I remember, and you correct me if I'm wrong. One of the things that you spoke about on the first show was this is the first competition mod.
Yes.
The Manhattan.
Yes.
The Manhattan.
Yeah.
And now everything is fighting competition.
Mhm.
Competition juice, competition caps,
Yep.
competition.
Yep.
Do you feel that everybody's ripping your idea? Like,
No,
fuck, write some
not at
checks
all.
this way,
As-
motherfucker.
As a
invented
matter
that
of
term.
fact, in hindsight or retrospect, looking back on it,
No, because legit, this was the first thing, and it's marketing, man, and
Well,
I think
well-
I mean, you still got bills to pay.
Yeah,
you need
well,
your shit to sell.
Yep, okay, but the way that I see it is I feel like now manufacturers are stepping up the bar from what it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Because a year ago, devices weren't putting out the kind of power that all the devices are nowadays. Now, most mods are comparable, If anybody puts time in figuring out how to get their mod to keep from heating up, right there they already got a competition device, something that's going to run a lot smoother. And so as far as people using the term, you know what, I open it, I welcome it.
Did you coin that term, you think? No, let's be real. Did you coin that term?
I definitely think I broke the ice because
that was the
all the heat
competition
that we
line.
caught on it, we caught a lot of heat on that.
Oh, I bet, man.
And so for
And
the
we'll
amount
get
of
to- we'll
heat
get to
that
that,
we
we'll get to
caught,
that.
for the amount of heat that we caught, we definitely broke the ice for other manufacturers.
But now it's competition caps, competition addies, competition juice.
Yep.
I just feel like competition is
It's a term that's thrown around everywhere, and there's really no true definition. I mean, anybody
Well, there's no
can-
true definition, but at the same time, what I use the term for more than anything is just to show that the device is built for power, that it's not built for looks, it's built to be a tool in your toolbox. That's how it was from day one, and that's how it's going to end off, is that it's always about a tool, something reliable.
Now is every mod that you produce, is it competition?
Not every mod. All the mods that we have out right now, minus the Buster, is what we consider, our
Competition.
non-competition mod. But everything else it's built on the same platform. We have a few new products coming out that the majority of them are going to be competition devices, but we have a couple that aren't.
And those are maybe the guy who wants to quit smoking and wants to pick up a nice mod, maybe a more
I'd
cost
say-
more
affordable.
aesthetically pleasing.
I'd say it's somebody getting into mods.
Okay.
Like the entry level.
Yeah, because
Sure.
I remember you telling us on the first show that the Manhattan was very meticulously tested.
Yes.
And you blew up God knows how many batteries in that device. And
Yes.
I very, very thoroughly checked it out
Yes.
as far as these sub-ohming and
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
And Eric, and I know you have a great team, youthful team, youthful for sure, because it makes me feel old as fucking here. How about they go around and see? Why'd you have to go there, bro?
This is Fresh Skater Jay.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up? So what do you do over there at the? I've seen I forgot who was hanging out with you the other day, dude. But I see they were posting videos with you. And you what do you do over there at the warehouse or at the
warehouse?
at the AV headquarters?
Oh man, I clean mods, I build mods, help fill orders, and just help around the shop too. It's pretty crazy how I'm in Cali now and everything.
Where are you from, man?
I'm from New York.
Okay, New
Oh,
York.
no kidding.
Yeah. Far Rockaway.
Where?
Far Rockaway, Queens.
Far Rockaway, Queens.
Yeah, I came out. I came out for the Pro Vape circuit and I never left.
Legit?
Yeah, legit. Yeah. I made the move.
Did you win that circuit?
No. I didn't win.
You just fell in love with
I performed in front of a whole bunch of a whole crowd. I was so stoked and nervous at the same time, but I love the energy. I
You
love
just
the
said,
vape
I'm going to
community.
stay here,
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah.
Hey, man, well, you tell us more than anybody else. How is it over there on the East Coast, man? How is it over there in New York?
It's not so much developed on the East Coast. It's getting there, but it's not as much as the West Coast. Out there, when AV came out, that was my first cloud comp I ever went to. So, and that was that took months of vaping. That was the first competition I ever joined in. And then when I came to Cali, there's competitions every day. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, what? I never had this in New York. So, like Eric said, other manufacturers should start like pushing their products and helping out the East Coast as well as like Cloud Comps goes too. So the East Coast isn't struggling and stuff. So
I get you a couple shout outs on the chat room.
And Thuggy.
What up, Rover?
Love you, Rover.
What up, Miami Sub?
Miami Sub.
What up, Jesse Moreno? What up, I'm Master Vaping. What up, Vape 619? Hey, Eric, can I put you on the spot, brother?
All right.
The elephant in the room.
Can we do a giveaway for one of my listeners? One of our listeners?
Yeah.
It could be whatever you want, man. It's a AVLyfe mod for the first. Can we do that?
Yeah.
What am I doing too much?
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let me just get the number. I should know this number by.
Yeah, we should.
It's 562-263-7827. You can call us at 562-263-7827, and you would get yourself. You're gonna get hooked up, man, with an AmeriVape mod. Remember, we do have 30-second delay, and we do have to refresh those messages. Hey, what up, Joseph? Team Vapor Crew. What up, Vape Kid? What up, Vape 616?
Barcy.
Barcy.
Pete.
What's going on, brother? You're on the line with Eric Hutchinson, man.
Hang on. Apparently we still have music in the background.
I hope we don't.
How's everything going with you guys?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, brother?
Pretty good.
Right on. Who is this?
Brother,
Yeah, I'm from Chino.
what's your name, brother?
Chris.
Hey, Chris. This is Eric.
Or on the page on Master Vaping.
What's up, Master Vaping?
Oh yeah, man, Chris, you just got hooked up with a mod, man. You got hooked up with a mod. We'll work out the logistics later, but man, you just got hooked up by an awesome.
Send us email info@amerivape.com.
If you can just.
Yeah. Hey.
What was the email?
Yeah, it's info@amerivape.com.
Info@amerivape.com.
Yeah, that's AMERAVAPE.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, right on, man. Well, thanks for tuning
That's awesome,
in.
guys.
Right on,
Yeah,
man.
last time I got something from you guys, it was your Instagram post for the Apollo when you guys had it first come out.
Brother, if you won, you should have donated
Oh,
the
you
price
won
to
that?
the next
Right
one.
on.
Yeah, he won that. I told you. I was
Dude,
like, I remember that from somewhere.
You should be buying lotto tickets.
Right. You should have.
Maybe I should now, right?
Word.
Yeah, dude,
brother.
you're good. You got it.
Hey, thanks for listening, man. You know what to do.
Hey, thank you so much,
Thanks
guys.
for listening, brother.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, man, I don't know about you, but he sounded kind of nervous. And, you know, and do people get nervous with you guys? I know you guys have tons of Instagram followers. You know how, like, say maybe I would follow, let's say, I don't know, Jennifer Aniston. I don't know, I don't, but I'm just saying Jennifer Aniston. And if I met her in person, I was like, damn, I know so much about you, but, you know, do people get like, hey, what's up, Eric? Or what's up, Bud?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's a trip. It's like,
Bud, Bud.
It's weird, man. But it's cool, but it's a trip.
No, it's weird as fuck. I always think it's weird as fuck. But yeah,
Yeah,
is it like sometimes? Does that happen?
It happens a lot, yeah. It's like, especially, yeah, it happened even before VapeCon. VapeCon was really crazy, though. I mean, especially after winning that thing, it was hard to just get back to our booth. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, do you still tattoo?
Walk back, it was not happening.
Yeah, I still tattoo. I'm
Is
actually.
Is that your full-time gig?
Yeah, that is my full-time gig, but I'm also with at AV. I'm going to be doing both things. I'm spreading my time, trying to spread my time equally.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
I love that, man. You have two passions, I guess. Obviously,
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like you've been tattooing a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
16 years. 16 years. No vacations, no breaks, other than my 2 days off, and then I just needed a little breather from it. Vaping was my little, was my getaway, and had an opportunity to go work with these guys at AVLyfe, and wanted to do some artwork for them and do some new, help out with some new product design as far as like, the graphic arts part of it and everything, and bring out something new. That's like where those new buttons came out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I noticed that.
By the way,
Yeah,
thank you.
buttons.
And if we're gonna, where's the camera at right now?
It's on that wall. You want
Thank
me
you.
to?
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Do it on that one. Merry Christmas came early, man. Thank you guys so much. We just got hooked up.
Yes, thank you, Eric. Thank you so much.
AV fan, man. I feel like we just became a part of the fan right now.
Hell yeah.
AVLyfe, yeah, man. We just got blessed with some. Christmas came early over here. Not just us, but also the employees that work here got got laced up, and that's awesome. Now let's talk about how did you transition from AmeriVape to AVLyfe? Because I know you have a lot more in store for not just the vape community, but just tell us something about that, man.
Yeah, so basically what had happened was we were AmeriVape Technologies, that was our corporate name. And then we had separated ways with one of our business partners.
Okay.
So we had to dissolve the company. So we dissolved the company, picked up Amerimatic VTech. Amerimatic VTech was our corporate name, and then that's when I switched the IG over to AVLyfe.
So it's Amerimatic DBA AVLyfe?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not actually even a DBA.
Okay, it's just...
Instead, it's just what we use for our Instagram.
Okay.
And so, so we started Amerimatic VTech. And now, which I know there's definitely some rumors going on out there, in which I can't really get too involved into anything other than we are reorganizing one more time. But now the reorganizing that we're doing, we have to do this because now we're starting to get into the action sports. So we're starting to manufacture skateboards, trucks. We're going to be manufacturing snowboards, wakeboards.
It's pretty cool.
I know. So I'm guessing. I mean, your Instagram name Skater J. I'm guessing. Are you before this whole vape thing happened? Are you into the what do you call it? Extreme sports?
Yes.
Extreme sports.
Yes.
That's the correct word.
Yeah. Basically born and raised in the extreme sports.
So that's another thing you want to do too.
Yeah, it's definitely another passion, but I feel like it's a really good chance for us to start cross promoting, and so now I'm just trying to separate from a vape name, and so
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And so we want it to be a more general name. And same with the logo, to where we're starting to run more off the logo. And just so that, like I said, we can start crossing into more fields. And so at the time when we get the chance to be able to sponsor events such as X Games, things like that, that we actually have a product for it, not just a vape company.
That's dope, man. And you know what? Hey, man, I come from business before vaping, and that's awesome. That's awesome. Who knows, man? We'll probably have a AVLyfe sports drinks soon, or some shit like that. That's awesome. Yeah. And I want to get Spencer and Garrett a time to speak too. Spencer, what do you do for?
We're getting something here. I guess Kyle, AVLyfe, is saying something about a public lawsuit. I don't suppose you care to elaborate on that.
Yeah, no. That's my partner.
That's your partner? Was that no, you said you brought Craig over, right? I've never met Kyle.
Craig, me and Craig go way back also. We've known each other for about 12 years. And Craig was the initial investor that got everything going with us and really helped us out quite a bit. And shout out to Craig.
What's up, Craig?
and you know, I don't mean to poke at stuff, but Kyle AVLyfe, that doesn't, you don't care to elaborate. I don't know.
No.
Just
He's there's nothing I can say about that right now.
All right, for sure.
And so, but Google it.
Google it. Cause I was talking to you.
Damn.
Look at this. We love you, vape lover. What's up, Joe?
I feel that
just read Vape 619.
I feel like AVLyfe is gonna. I feel like AVLyfe is gonna be number one trending topic tonight on Google.
For sure. We expected that.
What's up, Garrett? What's up, man? Garrett's been hanging out, man. He was a little early to the show, but I hope we made him feel welcome. What's going on? So what do you do over there, brother, at AVLyfe? And if you wanna,
I don't work for AVLyfe. Actually, how I met Eric was I went to a Manhattan Foghouse one day, and
that's the shop that you guys.
One of our distributors.
Okay, one of the distributors.
Yeah, Marietta.
And
Manhattan Foghouse.
I didn't know that there was an AV event, and I kind of got the nickname the AV fanboy or the AV collector. And
oh, brother, I saw. I wonder why they named it.
Cool.
You see his hand check?
20
mods in one hand.
But so I go there and I bought 2 mods, not even knowing Eric or anybody, and so I walked in there, I got 2 mods, and then the owner Maximus comes out, and he's like, "Hey, hold on." I was like, "Oh God, what did I do? Did I do something bad?" And Eric comes out and started talking to Eric, and me and Eric started talking about a computer program that he designs all this stuff on, because I do that stuff in my school, and it was just like we kind of like clicked, because it's like I understood what he's talking about and everything. And then he's like, "Hey, why don't you come down?" And I was like, what? I was like totally shocked. And when I first met Eric,
Did you bring the turd mod?
No,
So,
I brought the turd mods in my car.
So as a I don't want to say fan. I don't like saying fan when it comes to vape community. To be honest with you, as a strong supporter of AVLyfe, you were stoked.
Yeah. And like I was just like, and really I was like, what you were talking about with Bud, like being nervous. I was so nervous. I almost dropped my mod.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh my gosh, and so I met them, and he's like, hey, come down to the warehouse, and that was just like the best thing I've ever could have had, and so luckily they've been like so cool with me and everything, and yeah.
Now let me, and it's crazy. I don't know why you. Is
I
there
don't know
a
why
setting
it's
on this
doing it
bitch
to-
or
No,
something?
I love Manhattan. I have many. I got my silver plated. I got a rose gold with silver.
Tell Joy to answer the phone. No, let me ask you guys. It's crazy how this. It's obviously a show with a great reach, but it's just stuff that's happened here, dude. You met obviously you and Modman have a great collaboration going on,
Yes.
or whatever.
Absolutely.
You told me last time I saw you was you met Modman here at the Vape Room Radio.
Yeah, he's actually the one that hooked it up for us. It was between him and Vapor Advance.
Okay, yeah, Vapor Advance. Yes.
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
You know that it's such a crazy thing. It's this show is not, obviously it's fun to watch. It's fun to be on.
Yeah.
But you've networked. You made
Yes.
even business connection. They should tune into the show to watch the number for the show.
That was
Sorry,
weird.
people are calling the shop saying what's the number for the show. Obviously, if you're tuning into the show, we're giving the number to the show on the show.
Is this the right shop?
Who do you want to talk to?
No, but
No, but that's great. I'm just saying that's
the
crazy
amount
how
of networking has been.
the
over
networking
top.
here.
Yes.
Abi, who makes the Tantra mod.
Yeah, we're getting a little in depth.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It's. But okay, but even I guess the guy who makes the Tantra mod, Abi, which is a really dope, man. A dope guy. I don't know if you've I don't know if you've experimented or looked at the Tantra mod. It's really nice. I like it. But he met another guy who was here with Mythic Haze Juice. And they put together this awesome giveaway together for Christmas, and that was awesome because that shit is happening here, at our show, and that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So Spencer, what do you?
I'm actually just part of the team. I don't work for Marivape at the warehouse. I met Eric back in March at New Age Vapor SD. It was my first cloud comp that I ever went to. I went up. He said, first person to blow, or anybody who can blow a 10-foot cloud will get a gold plate in Manhattan. And I'm like, well, what the hell? Why not? So I went up there.
You blew a 12-footer?
No, I blew a 9-footer, and then Eric said, hey, we're having our official release party up in Redondo Beach next week at Lucky Deuce's Vapor. And he said, find your way up. And I'm like, all right. So found my way up. Both times the first 2 times I saw Eric, I got out first round in the cloud comps. And he still was like, hey, I want you on the team. You're going to do something. I want this. One of the original
You guys look up to Eric a lot, right? Not just Eric, with the AVLyfe?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubts. I mean, Eric's given me opportunities that I couldn't even imagine. I mean, pro vape circuits, all of this stuff.
That must seem awesome to you, Eric. Like, just, the...
I don't know how to accept it totally. I really don't.
Right, I bet. No, I'm sure it's new to you, but I'm saying the feedback from the people. Here's the thing. And I asked Modman the same thing. He was on our show on VapeCon. AmeriVape. People love you. Mm-hmm. Let's just be real, right?
And people hate us.
People fucking hate you.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Why?
The funny.
I mean,
part
I never met someone. Just before we go into it, you know what? I never met somebody who says people who know about our show. They don't. I never somebody say, "Hey, that fucking show." Yeah. I'm just saying, just us. I'm just saying, people are passionately.
Yeah, one way or the other.
One way or the other, exactly.
Yeah, it's one
but
way
why?
or the other.
Why do you feel?
I just think that since the beginning, we've definitely have brought all the way from since we put competition mod on the box.
Okay.
We intrigued a certain level of scrutiny, and to where I feel like at this point in time, people will look at the internals of our business, how our business is running on the inside, such as relationships and stuff. That doesn't affect the product. It doesn't affect the consumer. But yet we're in a very passionate industry, and people want to be involved. And so, being that everyone's so passionate about it, they do want to know what's going on. And so people will form their opinions from misinformation. And so I mean, like when Twisted 420 put that video out about us,
big video.
Mind
No
you-
secret.
I remember hearing about that.
Who hasn't heard of that video?
Yeah, mind you, you know, people are gonna be shocked when they hear what the real truth to everything is.
Oh yeah.
And so because we're underway right now, and sooner or later, you know what, I'm sure somebody will see it somewhere. And so, but you know, truth of the matter is, unfortunately, we can't make everybody happy.
Hey, did
And-
that Twisted 420 video, did that hurt you guys? I think it made you
No.
guys bigger.
No, you know, basically,
Bad press is good press.
All the
Exactly.
all the
You mean
hate
any
out there,
press is
all
good
it's
press.
done is it's like clearly defined the lines. Either people support us or they don't. That's all the hate is done. It's either you're on one side or the other. And so, but you know what? Normally, when people meet us out in public, you know, people are then seem to have different opinions. And you know, as much hate as you see out there, you know, our followers grow. We're at 26,000 followers now on Instagram. Our YouTube videos, the views keep going up. I mean, everything keeps going higher. And the way that I see it, what my job is to put out a really good device.
Definitely.
Mine's to put out the best device I can put out, the best designs that I can make, the best that I can do, and then to bring the team aboard, raise money for charities, donate, do everything we can to raise awareness. And if people don't like what I'm doing, well, so be it. Everyone can have their opinion on it. But the way that
Well,
I
fuck
see
them,
it,
that's what I would say.
yeah, the way that I see it is that I'm fully engrossed in this vape community, and I invest so much into it. I mean, all the way down to the point that my living hasn't even increased, such as I still have a roommate. I live in a $500 a month room in La Costa.
Okay.
I have a 2007 F250, so nothing in my life is upgraded. All of our money goes right back into expanding and getting the message out there. We bring on more teammates. The more that we can afford, then we bring on more teammates and we expand into new areas and we set up shows. And so because I feel like in the long run, that's better.
Definitely.
Eric, let me tell you my experience with the AVLyfe or Romero vape. Like I said, I obviously I own a shop and I go out and meet people, etc., etc. And when someone tells me, like I said, some people love you, some people don't.
Yeah.
You know, when I hear bad things, you know what, and people can vouch for me because I don't want to say the people because those are the people who are saying maybe not so nice or negative things, but I can only judge from my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My experience
I would agree
with
completely.
you, and you had a distributor in our area. I don't know if it was in our area or something. The first time he came on our show, I love the mod. But thank you for that Manhattan, by the way. The Manhattan is still kicking strong.
Yep,
Still
I
kicking
still have
strong.
mine too.
Whenever I do Throwback Thursday, I'll rip the Manhattan. And I tell him, you know what? I can only judge from what I know. And the distributor came in here giving me a different price. And I guess he called you or somebody on the team and he said, you know what? This is the price I gave him. That's the price he gets. I think I bought like 8 Manhattans that time. Or 6 or 7. It was around 8 Manhattans. So you looked out for me, and that's the story I say. You know what? Every time I see him at meets, it's cool. I enjoy talking to you. I'm not two-faced motherfucker. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm as real as they come. If you know, whatever. I judge people from my experience.
Yes.
Every time I see you, right? I saw you at Vapors exhibit in Vegas. We had a couple shots. Good conversation. We have food. Who ordered?
Barcy. Thank you, Barcy, for the lumpia.
Somebody at Lumpia. Somebody had a room service. Damn. Jay got it like that.
Nice to see you.
But here's the thing. I judge people by what. Here's the thing. To us, to the common Joe vape shop, you've never. Obviously, I saw you at vape chain. Here's the thing. I wouldn't smile at you if I was talking behind your back at all. I wouldn't. But I said all my experiences with Eric has been pleasant. They have.
Well, bottom line is there's rumors that start, and people choose to believe these rumors and join either the bandwagon of hating or whatever, and that's just the way it goes. There's nothing you can do to stop them. We can't answer, every question that's out there, but like I said, there's going to be an answer soon enough for everything. And you know what? Like I said, you're going to believe what you're going to believe. Secondhand information, if you're going to choose to believe that the story is real and run with it, but we can't stop that. People think that we're, like, even people on the team, they think we're all cocky, they think we're all stuck up. You know what I mean? That's the last thing we are. We're a bunch of humble dudes, and we are not.
I believe that. I believe that.
We're not-
I haven't. Obviously I haven't met the pleasure. I haven't had the pleasure to meet the team and stuff. But you came across as a humble guy too, even since you got to the shop. Eric, I've talked to you numerous times. Like I said, I always tell people
you would never know Eric owned this company if you didn't know him.
I've always told people my experience with Eric has always been pleasant. And dude, I remember even we had this conversation. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not sure if you guys follow the show. I know you guys are really busy, but we had a show at a local vape, Like it was like a local vape edition show, and I don't know what somebody said, and I was like, hey, dude, watch the show. That's what I said. I said it on there, and I said, no, I might, he's treated me good, so why should I ever badmouth or believe otherwise, Because I only judge from what you treat me. I don't judge by what Jeremy says.
No,
Eric's an
I
asshole,
agree with you completely.
Because he says that sometimes. Just kidding. But I said I can't judge from what other people say. I just how Eric treats us, And,
I'm the same way. I've had nothing but good experiences with Eric.
Thank you.
Definitely, and
I've had great times with you guys.
It's definitely been dope. It's been awesome. Man.
You know what? Like I said, I've learned. I've learned a lot about myself over the past year, and then also a lot with business, and then also I met so many cool people, and just so many stand-up people. Of course you're always going to run into the pitfalls of life, no matter what it is. The more people the more letdowns you're going to have, and so. But at the same time, when I look at the end, what the end run is, it's it's worth it anyways. No matter what kind of stress is out there, no matter what kind of debacles unfold.
And I was talking to you outside about the whole Not a Clone Juice company.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, and I'm the average Joe. I mean, like I said, we talk, but we don't talk every day, or we don't talk. We're not like we don't keep in contact.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've had experiences at events and stuff. But I think to the average user, not a Clone Juice is AV.
No, the Not a Clone Juice is a juice that's done by South Coast Vapor. He also does Pimp Juice, Jimmy Raymond, and he makes amazing juice. And so he wanted to bring across Not a Clone, and so we put AV approved on it, and that's Kyle's brother-in-law. Really cool guy, really like Jimmy. South Coast Vapor, amazing shop in Encinitas. They sell amazing products. They're extremely knowledgeable, not exactly sure what the future holds with everything right now, but we're all just plugging away and just keep going forward, and just
Is AVLyfe juice out of the question, or is that maybe in the making, or is that?
I don't know. That's all up in the air. Right now we have a lot of things on the horizon here, and
Definitely.
so now it's just about balancing what the priorities are going to be. But right now we have a bunch of new product getting ready to release.
Anything you're willing to share with us? I mean, you did a long time ago, but I don't know if
it's different now.
I'm sure it is.
Now it's quite
vape
different.
months are like one vape year is like dog years, man. It's like seven human years.
You know what? That's what I've noticed. It's like every 3 months is like a year of business in the normal business world.
No, definitely. And I even told our previous guest, that's like maybe like I had maybe a customer 3 days ago. Came in with a cool mod, but he had a clear cap on. The clear caps that were cool like 6 months ago?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, who the fuck still uses these? But yeah, you're right. Like, the vape, like a month is a year in the vape world.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is hot now. Like the Manhattan, obviously, it's not hot as it was
It is
6
though.
months ago.
It is though. If you look on Instagram,
It's like Throwback Thursday,
It's just
but it was
as
like-
big as
It's
the
like-
Skylines are still. People are still like loving the AV.
Hey,
or
but so what mod did you use for VapeCon, man?
I used the Apollo.
Okay, the Apollo?
Yeah, no
copper,
kidding.
Copper Apollo.
That's awesome.
Is that the like the premium
That's
mod for AVLyfe?
I think that's one of the hardest hitting mods for sure.
Yeah.
Turd mod.
It's not the highest priced.
It's not the high. What's
No.
retail on? I mean,
On
I'm
the,
pretty sure people can
how
Google
much
this.
is the-
What's the Apollo retail?
Oh, I'm bad at that.
I thought it was like
No.
225 or something. I don't know.
220.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
American.
something like
it's
that.
American muscle. It's like the Mustang of vape, right? It's American muscle. It's,
It's got a lot of power.
a lot of
It still
power.
has all the same magnets. It still sticks to everything, but it's
Oh,
a
really?
hybrid. And so, definitely a good mod. I really like it. So, but that's kind of where the future's going, is more hybrids, and then same with hybrid addies. And so that's where we're taking it now.
Where do you see not just the future of AVLyfe, obviously, but the future of the vape industry? Because I feel like yes, it's a vape community, but I think sales are putting up numbers where this is an industry, man.
That's exactly what it is.
Where do you feel that maybe a year, 5 years from now, or where do you think this is headed?
To be honest, and I know people don't like to hear this, but there's going to be a lot of regulation that's going to come in sooner or later.
100%.
And then what's going to happen is it's going to get expensive to be involved in it. So if you're in business now making good money and you can afford it, you're going to move on. And if you're hanging on by a shoestring, I hate to say it, but I'm sure it's going to be out of everyone's price range.
Yeah.
And so it's about structuring for your position now in the vape community as far as the manufacturer goes, and making sure you have a good solid product a good solid following, and you have enough income coming through, so when the day does come, that they're gonna,
Yeah, not
drop
just,
the gauntlet.
Not just that, but I remember some proposed taxes not too long ago on nicotine and stuff like that would have actually skyrocketed juice prices to more than double what their current retail is. And I mean, that was proposed a couple months ago. Thankfully, it was shot down pretty quick.
Yeah.
But full well they're going to come back and try.
I don't feel not just that, but I feel that most of the shops obviously are going to buy stuff that's, if it's the law that I have to buy something certified, then I will buy something certified.
Yeah.
I feel it's more manufacturing that's going to hurt. Like the weak manufacturers or I'm not saying weak, I'm just saying that the
lower volume
manufacturers, those are going to get weeded out. And guys like AVLyfe or companies like AVLyfe or the big juice brands like Villain, Ruthless, those guys are going to stick around, obviously, because they have the income or they have they make money for 2 years now, Hopefully they have enough money to certify all this shit.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing that I need to that I'd like to stress to other manufacturers is that it's about getting your footing now in creating the niche market, because when people ask us, how did our marketing go so haywire so quickly, is instead of focusing on a whole pie, which is the vape community, we focus on just a little sliver that's 10 miles deep. And so if you do that and you focus in the one niche aspect and find your niche, you're gonna fly. You're gonna do really good. But it's about finding that niche and not be scatter thoughts and trying to get into a little bit of everything.
You know what? Ideally, obviously, the vape community would want to stick together to fight big tobacco, to fight government regulations. But honestly, like I said, we've done the show since March, believe it or not, and it started off as a tiny thing, and now it's getting viewers from all over the place, man. But I've noticed that it's definitely clicky.
Oh,
like
yeah,
high school.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's
it reminds
weird
me
like
of
that.
like high school, like for example, and I don't, I'm just saying what I see. Today it's an all-white panel. If I bring an Asian juice maker, it's gonna be an all Asian panel, and if I that's really it. It's white and Asian. That's really it. Why do you feel that is?
Well, I don't know. I can't really speak for that, but
No,
basically,
I'm saying, I'm saying you don't have to speak for it.
Basically,
I'm saying
the
why
way that I
AV,
see,
I'm saying just the community, the way it's formed. Because to be honest with you, like me, I'm a Latino. I'm very, I feel that I'm very minority in this.
Yeah,
in this
basically,
vape community.
I look at the vape community right now as almost like that TV show Survivor. And so right now, people make alliances with who they think is strong, and then whether or not they're going to jump ship or not and go to another team is up for question. But right now, it's almost seems like there's so much competition out there on the vape store level, the juice level, the manufacturing level, that people are just trying to, find ranks, so to speak. And so therefore, is it cliquey? Yeah, people are pulling together. And so you have communities within the community.
Oh, for sure. And here's the thing. I've had, I don't even want to count. I've had numerous guests. Why did you start a juice line? Why did you start a shop? Because the vape community, I want to help people stop quitting smoking. I'm going to be real with me. Obviously, you want to do that. I believe in the product. I smoked for 10 years. But, however, I have bills to pay, too.
Yeah.
And people don't like maybe sometimes because I say it's the truth. I want to put the shop down the street out of business.
Yeah.
I do. That's just my mentality. You might think I'm crazy, or you might think
that's what it comes down to.
You might think because it's my livelihood over theirs, and I have a 2-year-old son, so it's like
Yep. I got a 3-year-old little girl.
Okay, and I've seen a beautiful little girl, by the way.
Oh,
She looks just
you.
like her mom, I guess. Just kidding. But you know what I'm saying, we get cliche answers all the time, like we do it for the vape community, et cetera, but I'm different. If you go on my personal account, it's my real thoughts, like, hey, I'm here to make money, dude. And I say to everyone, and I don't care if people hate me for it. Here's the thing: I know how to make money. So this shop, people like this shop, dude. Not just for the show, obviously, but we had customers when you were out there, right?
Yeah.
You saw how much we sold in an hour or something. I'm not saying it's high volume shop. Obviously, the community around here, it's not a white collar community. It's definitely a blue collar community. But that's just me, man.
Well, I guess the way that I see it is I got into this, obviously, to manufacture and to be able to make a paycheck. But when I saw what was all involved with the community and just the camaraderie, it turned into like a double mission for me. And so basically, I have a company that I can make a good living off of. and that I can actually have a positive impact.
You enjoy
And
what
to
you do,
where-
right?
Yeah, to
I
where
mean, don't get me wrong.
basically it's turned it into a dream job.
Don't get me
You
wrong.
know,
I enjoy what I
it's
do.
not
too.
a job to me.
Yeah, and it's easy to sell something that you believe in.
Yeah.
Like let's
exactly.
say Eric, like this whole thing that the Eric mod.
Uh-huh.
That's obviously you believe in it. You believe in it so much that you want to sign it.
Yep.
You know, so that's awesome to me. Don't get me wrong. I just say I don't believe in the product. Obviously, I smoked for 10 years. I haven't had a cigarette in a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's easy to sell something you believe in.
Yes. Absolutely.
But all the other shops are cool. But the shops down the street, I want to put them out of business. You know, that's just my, I guess my.
That's a business mentality.
My savage.
Yeah, that's
Well, but see,
Tiger.
but it's different between shops than it would be for manufacturers, because even if I was, let's say there was only 3 manufacturers, then that cuts it down for the consumer for a choice.
Yeah.
And so because I manufacture one style of mod, what I call a competition mod, and like what I put into it, and I built it for something that I would like, you know? And so there's all these other mod manufacturers out there. It's just like brands of cigarettes. Before there was a whole lot of brands, but now it's obviously down to like 3 manufacturers. And so, but still they have different flavors, different styles. And so because everybody's different, and it's the same thing when it comes down to the mod. Like this guy just loves his turd mod, and I don't know why. But still,
very,
you know.
yeah.
It's,
No, and here's the thing.
But to each his own.
Here's the thing. My competition. I'm not coining the phrase competition, but my competition attitude. It's only beneficial to the consumer, by the way.
Yeah.
The consumer is going to get better pricing. Obviously, if there's competition. I mean, if there was only Verizon network, they could charge us $300 for.
Yeah,
one
but
line.
if there's no competition, it makes you lazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like
exactly.
and I feel like customers get shortchanged.
No, of course.
And so when there's other manufacturers out there pushing me forward, you know, the customers are going to get the best out of me.
Yeah.
The best out of you,
Yeah, for sure.
the best out of the competition.
Yep.
So they get the best product for the
Yep.
best price possible.
Yep.
Right.
And I love that because the consumer is it's a win-win situation for
Yes.
the consumer.
Yes.
Definitely. Any last? I know we're doing it's 12:10 already, but any last like shout outs or anything you guys want to put on the table?
Go ahead, bud.
Shout outs to everybody that's been saying what's up to me. What's up,
Yeah.
Thuggy? What's up, Rover?
Thuggy.
Stealthy.
Oh,
Hey,
you
kids.
guys
Hey,
should have been
kids.
reading this
New
chat
Age
room.
Cleopatra.
Vape 619.
Kenny
New Age
999.
Cleopatra.
I love you,
Craig,
babe.
Viper Vape.
And this is what Joey said. What did Joey say? We're friendly with the vape shops around us. We just do what we do, and they do what they do. We even send customers to them when we're out of stock. Joey, you're a nice guy. I'm not. You're awesome. I saw Joey last night.
It's Joey. No shit.
I
What's
saw
up,
Joey
Joey?
last night at the distributor. Joey's a nice guy, man.
Very cool
Yeah,
guy.
you know, a lot of shops around San Diego do the same thing. They just
Really?
like if they're out of stock on something, they'll send them to the shop down the street. I've seen that happen a bunch of times. so.
I'm with you. I couldn't. And
Hey,
that's-
kids.
I'm not.
Love you too, brother.
I'm not a bad person. I just couldn't.
Love you.
What's up, Pete? AVLyfe.
And
What up?
Thuggy. All right, and then also AmeriVape
Yeet.
Indonesia, shout out if you guys are out there listening.
AmeriVape. Chris, Vaping Cupcake, by the way.
And then Jay Little, if you're
Saw
out
Rover
there.
in there somewhere.
Vaping
South
Jay
9
Little.
South.
Vaping
South
Cupcake, man. She's been a listener for a long time, and she's awesome, man. She just won a zombie mod last time, and she got it, and she posted it, and it was awesome. What's up, Rover, brother? What's up, Amanda? Amanda.
Hey.
Yo,
What's
yo.
up, Jesse Moreno? What's up,
Pete?
Christ
Pete.
and Dave?
Mercy.
Yeah, man. Any last
Mercy.
words for you guys? Garrett,
I was just talking with
Spencer?
Bud and Jay, and I thought it'd be really nice and give one away my aluminum prototypes
Okay.
that Eric was giving me, which I'm
Okay. That'll be
it's gonna
awesome,
be
man.
really hard to part with this.
I get you, man, but you have like 20. He showed me his collection.
Yeah.
I was like,
collection.
Also, Modman, Al.
Yeah, what up, Wolfpack?
What up, Al?
What's up, brother? Love you, man.
Yes.
Can we do that?
Can we?
It's a part. No, can
Oh,
we?
we're
I mean, it's
asking
your
you.
mod. You
We're
can do
asking
that.
you.
how you
Chad
want.
Stuck.
I got a
Oh
whole
wow.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you didn't see that
Yeah,
one,
too
huh?
many. But
I even asked him, "Is that a lunch pack?" I was like, "Are they frozen?" No,
His
but yeah,
handshake
he's
was on
giving away.
Vape
hey,
It's a prototype.
Crush.
aluminum prototype of the Apollo hybrid top. But
That's
what's
really
cool
cool.
about this
Okay,
is,
let's do it. The first caller that calls in.
oh, we're gonna do color.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were
Let's
gonna
call
do
it.
something.
Go.
Oh, well, you talk to him, Garrett. You talk to him.
All right.
Here we go. Here's the caller right now.
Let's make this really tricky. Make them answer
there
a
you go.
question.
Oh, it is- but they've won already on previous shows, so I guess they don't wanna.
I want that
That
proto.
prototype, though.
Frixton, what up, brother?
What up, Fricks?
They won already.
Kenny.
Jenny!
We do have a few callers, but they've won already on previous shows. You know, we just want to be fair with everyone.
What's up, Young?
Say the phone number again.
What's the phone number? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably smart.
Well, people are gonna call the shop again. And
The
shit.
milkman, look. The milkman.
Yeah, Pete.
Where's that?
I love it too.
Right there.
Bud the milkman.
Yeah, Dave.
Because he delivers. I made that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Fresh Skater
Anthony.
J gave me that name.
My name's
Thank
with
you,
two
brother.
T's.
You're welcome for the gifts.
Nelson,
XS.
Midnight Oil.
T3AL-THYX.
Yep.
All right, we should definitely put the
That's
number
the
up because
vapor
all
shop.
these people are calling are people that.
Listeners, not people. They're
Yeah,
listeners.
well, I'm calling.
You know, sometimes we need to work on our PR. You know.
Yeah, just a little bit. All
They're
right, the
listeners.
number to call is
Popping
562
corks.
263
Popping corks.
7827. One more time, it's 562 263
Thanks for the love, Kenny.
7827.
Jeesh.
Guys, this is really hard for me to part with. This is part of my collection.
It's part of this collection, man.
Chadster. There you are, brother.
What up,
I knew he was there.
Chadster?
I knew he was
Garrett,
there.
I would just
Chadster's in the
imagine you
room.
have about $2,000 in that. box.
Finally.
Popping corks.
All right,
Chadster.
Aha. Love you,
Chadster.
brother.
I'm waiting
Alright.
for your phone call, Chadster.
we got a call right here.
Not to jump you outside. Go ahead, Garrett, man. Speak to your customer.
My
I'm
customer.
sorry.
Welcome to the team, Popping
Oh,
Corks.
phone's
Stoked to
ringing.
have you on there.
And Pete.
Yeah, brother, for sure.
Brother, what's your name? Where you
Pete,
calling
new
from?
guy
brother?
in Jersey.
Joseph.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Joseph, man? Are you on the air with Garrett?
Hey, Joseph, what's
Oh,
up?
what's up, Garrett?
So,
Where you calling from, Joseph?
yeah.
Ontario, California.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
Ontario, that's
Okay.
not too far from me.
Home of a lot of nothing. I'm just
Well, VapeCon was there.
Oh, VapeCon. Home of
Yeah,
VapeCon. Home of VapeCon. So what's going on,
Yeah,
Garrett?
that was right down the street from my house.
Tell him what you want, brother.
All right, so you won the aluminum prototype of the Apollo, but what's fancy about this is actually it is the Manhattan button, which is really fancy
that's
about
cool.
this.
The
It's
Manhattan
actually
threading.
not the new threading
sick.
of the Apollo,
Yep.
which we got up in here. So,
I love you, Joe.
you just won the amazing Manhattan. Or Manhattan. I can't talk.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem.
All right, and how should he get in contact with you?
Do you want to leave it here and I'll ship it?
That or do you want to do the contact
Or
at
or
Amerivape?
you can ship it. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I'll
Cause
Yeah.
you know-
Hey, I can throw a nice polish on that thing for you too. Make it look all nice.
There we go.
for sure, for sure. Hey, Buddy's
Alright.
a nice guy, huh? Buddy strike me as a genuinely nice person. brother.
I mean, you get what you give, right?
definitely.
All right, so
trying to be-
that
You're a nice guy.
Bud's a teddy bear.
Yeah,
Eric, what was the email info at?
Amerivape.com.
All right, it's easy enough.
All right,
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
dude. No
All right,
Yeah,
problem.
you're welcome, brother.
congratulations.
All right, so for the guys who we have on the stream that that didn't win anything, better luck next time, and for sure we're gonna stay tuned for this is the last show of 2014, man. This show
Oh,
has
wow.
has
man,
grown
going
tremendously.
out
You guys have a
bang.
Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, or
Stay safe.
all that
Stay
stuff.
safe.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year.
definitely be
We'll
safe.
see you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry
Let's bring in
Christmas,
the year
everybody.
big with a vape, everybody.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Chadster, I still have a Christmas present for you, brother.
Yeah, Joseph.
Okay, we missed that one. This is all. This is all.
Yeah, it was a little whack.
Sweet.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Right on.
Can't
There we
even
go.
see
Right
us.
on. We'll see everyone here 2015 for our next show. It's a
Sweet.
great show
Alright.
planned out for us. Just keep in mind we do have the Super James show that's going to be done here at the Vape Room, and it's going to be a good show. Thank you guys for listening, and hope you enjoyed yourself. We
Thanks
did.
for having us.
I love you all.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Bud. Thank you, Eric.
Hey,
Thank you guys.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you for having us,
Jay,
man.
thank you,
Much
Garrett.
appreciated.
Thank you, Spencer, man. You guys are awesome. My name is
It's always
Renan.
fun.
My name is Renan, and Jeremy's next to me.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Jeremy. Appreciate it,
Thank you,
brother.
Jeremy.
Thank you.
Good job, everybody.
Got time to eat this lumpia.